Moment 60. On February 20th, 1983, race fans saw what Cale Yarborough saw as the legendary driver slingshot his way past Buddy Baker to win the Daytona 500.
Cale Yarborough, can you hear me?
Thank you very much, CBS.
It was the first time the broadcast booth had live communications with the driver. Moment 59. On February 17, 1980, Buddy Baker broke a long-standing jinx by winning the Daytona 500.
And after all those years of effort, all those heartbreaks, Buddy Baker has done it.
Baker's average speed of 177 miles per hour set a Daytona record that still stands today. Moment 58. In July 1996 at Talladega, Dale Earnhardt swept into lap 117 with all the points and the position to win a championship.
Oh, terrible crash. Earnhardt's car destroyed.
The Intimidator was diagnosed with a fractured collarbone and sternum. The accident essentially ended Earnhardt's hopes for a record-setting 8th title. Moment 57. March 11, 2001.
Gordon got loose. It's Harvick. Harvick by inches.
In only his third Cup Series start, Kevin Harvick drove the GM Goodwrench-sponsored car to victory in the Cracker Barrel 500 in Atlanta. Harvick had replaced Dale Earnhardt, who had died just 3 weeks earlier at Daytona, in the Goodwrench car. Moment 56, November 21st, 2004. In what was the closest points finish in NASCAR history, Kurt Busch won the first ever chase for the championship.
Oh, and he loses the wheel.
Overcoming a detached right front wheel on the 94th lap of the season finale at Homestead, Busch finished 5th to just edge out Jimmy Johnson by 8 points. Moment 55, November 8, 1998. Having already clinched his third championship in 4 years, Jeff Gordon won the season finale at Atlanta.
And another mark is established and put in the record books.
Gordon's 13-win season gave Hendrick Motorsports its 4th consecutive championship.
As Jeff Gordon raises the trophy in celebration once again.
Moment 54. While qualifying for the Winston 500 at Talladega in April of 1987, Bill Elliott set an all-time series speed record of over 212 miles per hour. Elliott drove the 2.66-mile tri-oval track in less than 45 seconds, solidifying the name Awesome Bill from Dawsonville. Moment 53, February 19th, 1995. After passing 12 cars in the final 10 laps, only Sterling Marlin remained between Dale Earnhardt and victory at Daytona.
The Intimidator will have to be at his intimidating best.
Marlin, spurred on by his crew chief, Tony Glover, held on to become just the third back-to-back Daytona 500 winner. Moment 52, February 15th, 1948. 1 week before the official formation of NASCAR, the sanctioning body held its first race at Daytona, a 40-lap event run on the famed beach course. Taking the checkered flag was a former World War II tail gunner, Robert "Red" Byron. Moment 51, May 16, 1992. Billed as one hot night, Charlotte Motor Speedway hosted its first NASCAR race under the lights.
Davey, Allison, the inside of Kyle Petty. They touch here at the stripe. Allison wins.
Despite being spun, Allison was flagged the winner, but missed the celebration as he was airlifted to a local hospital. Moment 50. February 1964. Following in his father's tire marks, Richard Petty not only claimed his first of 7 Daytona 500 victories, he dominated the field in his Hemi-powered Plymouth by leading 184 of 200 laps. Moment 49. Dale Earnhardt's spun rival Rusty Wallace early on in the 1995 Goodies 500 at Bristol. Although he was forced to the back of the lead lap by officials, Earnhardt fired up the crowd by working his way back to the front.
Labonte is sideways, crashes, and he wins anyway.
Moment 48. January 1964. Joe Weatherly, one of the early legends of NASCAR, died instantly when his car spun out of control and hit the retaining wall at Riverside. The man called Little Joe had won 25 races, including consecutive Grand National Championships in 1962 and 63. Weatherly was 41. Moment 47. Just 3 years after he lost his father at Daytona, Dale Earnhardt Jr. won the 2004 Daytona 500 in only his 5th try.
The legacy continues. Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins the 46th Daytona 500.
He was over in the passenger side riding with me. I'm sure he was having a blast.
Moment 46. Battling the AIDS virus, Tim Richmond returned in June of 1987 after missing 11 races to win at Pocono in dominating fashion. Richmond won his next race at Riverside, but 6 races later he disappeared from the circuit. In 1989, Tim Richmond died at age 34. Moment 45. During a practice session for the 1994 Daytona 500, NASCAR lost one of its most popular drivers when Neil Bonnett's car hit the wall. A ranking member of the Alabama gang that included the Allison family and Red Farmer, Bonnett won 18 races and had more than 150 top 10 finishes. He was just 47. Moment 44. With 23 laps remaining in the 1981 Daytona 500, Richard Petty and crew chief Dale Inman gambled and decided not to change tires.
They're not changing tires. A change of pace here for the Petty crew. They're only adding gasoline and he's away. A very quick pit stop.
With 3.5 seconds to spare, Petty set a record by winning his 7th Daytona 500. Moment 43. September 2003. Replacing his father, Bill France Jr., Brian France became chairman of the board and CEO of NASCAR. Bill France Jr. took over from his father, Bill France Sr., in 1972 and spurred the growth of NASCAR into one of the world's most powerful sports leagues. Moment 42. During a practice session for the 1960 Daytona 500, Junior Johnson discovered the concept of drafting. Despite starting in the middle of the pack, Johnson employed his newfound aerodynamics technique to take the checkered flag, thus establishing the fine art of drafting. Moment 41. The life of Adam Petty, NASCAR's first fourth-generation driver, came to a stunning and tragic end on May 12, 2000.
19-year-old Adam Petty died Friday from injuries suffered in a single-car crash at the New Hampshire International Speedway.
The talented grandson of Richard Petty was just 19.